All right. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the disturbing mic issue there. We're live from Austin, Texas at Strings Attached at Home. Welcome to our house, our studio, our radio broadcasting center, where we do it ourselves.
Center of the universe.
That's right. I'm Will Taylor.
I'm Karen Mall.
And first thing we always like to know is, where are you watching this from? And what are you doing? And who are you doing it with right now? Put that in the comments. That helps get it out to the world. We love if you share the video, share the live broadcast. And we're so excited to be with you every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, every Tuesday. And we're really excited because we've been working all week, just as we did last week, to prepare a brand new video. Music arrangement that hasn't existed before has now been captured by zeros and ones for perpetuity, for forever. And by the way, we want you to know that there's some credits at the end of this video, and there are people listed there. They're called patrons, and their names will be there for till the end of time. As long as there are electrons flying around, that video will be permanent. So for every video that we put out each week, we thank our patrons. We're so thankful for the patrons that especially during this time when there are no live performances. This is what we're doing for you every week. We're bringing you a brand new artistic creation that will be of such a quality that it will hopefully stick around for a long time. And that's what we have. The first thing we're going to do today, and just a few more minutes, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play the featured video, and then we're going to take a break, talk just a little bit about it, and then we're going to play the original version of this song, Summertime. Not the original version, but a version.
You gave it away.
I did. So
yeah.
They're here right now. We're gonna play another version, so you can kind of, it's like tasting wine. You know, you get another glass of wine, put it up against there, and then we're gonna play it again after you've heard another version of it, and then we're gonna have some flashback videos from Strings Attached concerts from the past. But this episode of Strings Attached at Home, we thought it would be very appropriate to play the music from our House of Wills show, which is a CD. Where'd it go? This is the CD, and it's very swing-oriented music. It's the music of Willie Nelson done in the style of Western swing. We have many of these CDs. As a matter of fact, you can get one by making a donation at this place right here. Oh my God, we're not live. I just realized. Well, hopefully, now we're live. I'm still getting used to the software. That was officially the radio portion of the show. I just realized we're not live. This is the House of Wills CD. By the way, Karen Mall here, if you don't know who that is. And it's really cool. It's got this little record player for the CD. Anyway, we're going to play videos from this recording, which came out in 2010. We went to France, did a rodeo over there. It was an amazing experience. And that's going to be in the flashback section of the show. And then we're going to play the cover versus original section of the show and the original of the week. But first, we're going to start off, now that we got everything working great and we're looking at the correct place, the featured video of the week. Right here, you're seeing it first. Patrons always get access to this. It's actually not up on Spotify yet. It will be up Spotify in the next few weeks. But tomorrow, if you're a patron, you can see this video again and you can download it. So here we go with Summertime, featuring, by the way, Betty Sue, our wonderful friend here in Austin, Texas, who's actually doing a show right now.
Yay,
Betty Sue, and let's hope this has audio.
And Karen on harmonies.
Okay, here we go. That's right, Karen Mall right here doing wonderful harmonies. I've been editing all day. Here we go.
cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mama standing by. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Oh, hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Hey, what about that string arrangement? Is that so beautiful? Oh my gosh, Will worked so hard on
did.
it. We know that it got a little out of sync just then, but we're gonna fix that right up.
That's right. So we're gonna play the Billie Holiday version of "Summertime"
Yeah.
right now. So here we go, and this is just an audio track. "Summertime." Clear your palate a little bit, and then we'll come back and play our version again. Thanks for joining us for Strings Attached at Home. You can make a donation right here. We'll have that up for this song, and here we go.
Short jumping
the cotton is high. Oh, your dad is rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're going to rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take the sky. But till that morning, never nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. One of these mornings you're going to rise up singing. Then you spread your wings and you'll take the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by.
All right, that was the Billie Holiday version. And what? No, we're good. This is coming up. This is us. We're right here. Yeah, so we're live from Austin, Texas. We're wondering where you're watching from. We're just getting our bearings here. We've converted our recording studio into a broadcast center now. That was Billie Holiday's version of Summertime. And it's very much what I had in my head when I was putting this arrangement together, but doing it with strings instead of a saxophone section or a clarinet or a Benny Goodman type feel. So it's got the kind of the dense jazz harmonies.
Just like Bob Wills took away the woodwinds,
Right.
took away the horns, and added strings.
And added the
added
strings.
fiddles and pedal steels.
Exactly. So it's just like good old-fashioned swing jazz, but with cowboy hats and steel guitar. I don't know what today. So we are going to play some music from our House of Wills CD, music, and the band that we took to.
Wait, show my picture on the back.
Yeah, we took this band to.
Oh, there I
There's
am,
Karen.
up there.
Whoop.
Nope, there, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there I am.
So we had a wonderful artist do this for us. It's a beautiful. The actual packaging is as great as the music. Check that out. House of Wills, the music of Willie Nelson in the style of Bob Wills. Karen sings about half of the material, and Steve Carter's the other guest artist. We're going to get to that music in a little bit, but here we're going to go ahead and play our featured video of the week. We're doing one video, like brand new, highly recorded music, new arrangements, covers, originals. We're focusing on covers right now. And once a week, we come to you with a brand new artistic creation. So here is, again, Summertime featuring Betty Sue. And you can do us a great favor. If you love, if you want to be a patron, the links are below at patreon.com/Will Taylor. You can sign up for $5 a month, and you get some benefits. Like you get to hear the music first. You get to vote on what music we're going to do in the future. At a higher level, you're going to get a private Zoom house concert.
You get a direct line of communication to our
Direct line.
household.
Do they really want that?
You
get-
already do have a direct line, but
Yeah, you can download the sheet music. And last week we did a Bee Gees composition called what? What was that? Tune? Oh, how deep is your love? All right, so here's Summertime. We appreciate you coming. Thanks, patrons, for making this possible. Here we go.
Won't you
get this
please
queued up.
arrange it, 'cause I love you. Just
summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Karen's going to talk while I get a number of things going on here.
So here we are. It's Tuesday night, and we are coming to you live, as we do on Tuesday nights. We're going to be here every Tuesday night. But what we're doing now is we're preparing these beautiful, exquisite, finely arranged videos. One per week
Yeah, tell them about it.
for you to...
Tell them about it.
Oh my
And
god.
how can they get involved, Karen?
Well, you know, a lot of people are having really hard times. A lot of people are having harder times than we are. But as you all know, the gigs have just dried up. And that's how it is. And so we're being grateful for what we have, and we're redefining ourselves, and we're continuing to make art and make music and write music and record music. And we need your help to keep doing that.
We do. And it's as simple as becoming a patron at patreon.com/Will Taylor. Strings Attached was not available, so if you're wondering why it's Will Taylor.
Don't worry.
So-
I get some of that. Just because his
She
name
does.
is on it, it's Will Taylor. But you know,
And we'd
I
love to
get
keep
some of
working
that.
for you. We're going to be preparing a little documentary where you get to see what a typical day is like. I'm working on that
We are?
right now. Yes, we are.
Typical.
So next week, hope to have that
Typical
available.
day.
A typical show day, a typical... but we are literally working 7 days a week on making these videos.
Yeah.
So we're getting better and better at it.
We are.
Anyway, we're here every Tuesday. The next thing we're going to move into is music from our Western Swing project that we
Yes.
did in 2010.
We love Western swing.
And I thought Karen could read a little bit from this. Or do you want me to read it?
What?
She doesn't like to be put on the spot, so okay. Not bad.
I
Faux
mean,
pas. I did
oh,
it.
yeah, oh.
Okay. All right.
We love Western swing, and in fact,
Mm-hmm.
this is a place where Will and my musicianship really meet in the middle
That's true.
in a lovely way.
Absolutely.
We discovered that in 2011 when we put this project together, that Western swing takes really the best of jazz, the best of folk and old-time country and roots music, slams them up next to each other, and we figured out that this was a really nice place for us to meet with our musical sensibilities, and kind of meet in the middle.
So, yeah, we did this. I was actually getting approached by several people years ago into doing a Willie Nelson show or a Western Swing show, and I thought to throw them together into one. And we invited, Karen actually hooked me up with Steve Carter, a friend that
Yay, Steve Carter!
has hung out with Willie Nelson and played with one of Willie Nelson's friends, who I'm spacing on. What was his name again? Sorry, Steve. Passed away from Parkinson's a few years ago.
Freddie Powers.
Freddie Powers, yeah. Who wrote a lot of music with Willie Nelson. So this is from the liner notes. Another way to get this CD is if you make a $30 or more donation. We'll sign it and send it to you. And, anything else that we can fit in here. A note. What can we put in here?
A
Tissue
lollipop.
paper. You just request it. At this link below, you make a donation, live.stringsattached.org, and we will send
And then we got to go to France
this.
with this
That's right.
project.
We got to take this project to France, and we're going to be playing videos next. But here's a little background. So, this was written by me with a lot of help from Karen in the writing department.
Thank you.
I grew up in the heart of Willie Nelson country, Central Texas, home of the Broken Spoke, Soap Creek Saloon, Willie's Picnics, the Stallion, the Armadillo World Headquarters, Green Hall, and the Kerrville Folk Festival. You'd think these musical institutions would occupy more than the periphery of my childhood landscape. My musician friends used to tell me, Will, if you want to make any money as a musician in Austin, you might as well be playing fiddle in a country band. But I was more interested in performing chamber music and playing the solos of French jazz violinist Stéphane Grappelli. In 1987, I turned down a scholarship from the New England Conservatory in favor of playing jazz in the clubs on 6th Street. What the heck was I thinking? 12 years later, I started Strings Attached as a genre-bending collaboration with folk artists. Our vision was to fuse jazz and classical flavors with the contemporary singer-songwriter genre to dress it up with a little different what Karen doesn't know is I have music going on, but that's okay. Go ahead, Karen. Do that. Our vision was to fuse jazz, well, that's small handwriting, and classical flavors with the contemporary singer-songwriter genre to dress it up. I already said that. From jazz, we brought the performance ethic of making choices spontaneously in response to each other and the present musical moment. And there's this irresistible sense of swing, the thing that gets people dancing. I was working with the stellar Austin songwriters like Eliza Gilkyson, Jimmy LaFave, and Slade Cleaves. My ears started turning toward the fiddle side of the violin spectrum, and inevitably toward what became House of Wills. So we're going to go right into a cut from House of Wills. This is Corrine Corina, featuring the whole band singing, but with Steve Carter on lead vocals. And one thing I want to say about this is it doesn't look like it got loaded. Let me see here. So we're going to do Nightlife by Willie Nelson. Steve Zirkle on the trumpet, John Dexter on the cello, Michael Stevens on the upright bass, Karen Mall not singing on this one, but she will be singing on many others. Well, I'm leaning farther. I'm trying to get that radio voice. How's it coming through?
Just bye.
Radio. Okay.
See ya.
And
Out of the
by the
frame.
way,
Bye now.
if you haven't gotten headphones, we highly recommend listening to this through headphones. We recorded it right in our living room, just right over there, over 10 years ago. So here is Nightlife. Enjoy.
Corina, where you been so long? Corina, where you been so long? I ain't had no loving since you've been gone. Corina, where'd you stay last night? Corina, where'd you stay last night? You come home this morning, sun shining bright. I left Corina far across the sea. I left Corina far across the sea. She wouldn't write me no letter, she wouldn't talk to me. Corina, I bid you fairly well. Corina, I bid you fairly well. When I'll be back here, nobody can tell. Colder, more and more every day. Corina, be a pal of mine. Corina, be a pal of mine. Well, you got me walking just to keep from crying. I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Just a little more loving, let your heart be true. Corina, where you been so long? Corina, where you been so long? I ain't had no loving since you've been gone.
All right, welcome back. That was Karina from our House of Wills CD right here that we're featuring tonight. It's kind of a swing show tonight. Our featured video today that we've spent all week preparing for you is a swing version of Summertime. We're going to play that at the end of the show if you stick around. We appreciate your support of the show at the link below. If you are a super fan, if you want to be on the credits of our videos each week, you can sign up as a patron at patreon.com/Will Taylor. So up next, we're going to play another song video from the House of Wills recording that we put out in 2010. That's something I'm really happy with. This is a project that was made possible by Kickstarter. When Kickstarter was just starting out, I hopped on the bandwagon and fundraised for this project. So here's a little bit from the liner notes again. I've always been inspired and seduced by sounds that mix different styles. Let's get a little background music going here. This project came about from two separate show ideas from fans that we grafted together. Both Willie and Bob Wills, draw from diverse influences: blues, classical, folk, traditional, bluegrass, jazz. As we researched the Bob Wills style, we fell in love with the raw, unpretentious, and old-fashioned quality wrapped up in elegant arrangements. We heard big band sounds dressed up in cowboy hats, with fiddles and steel guitar in the foreground instead of horns, with consummate musicianship and playful improvisation throughout. When we started to explore Willie's catalog, the wealth of material to choose from was astounding. From outlaw country to standards to gospel, the possibilities of twining Texas swing through it were dazzling. We were drawn to its rhythmic sensibility, his casual and masterful ease, the way he sings a melody or flirts with a guitar solo. Now that's jazz. And the tender economy of his lyrics. Well, we don't have to tell you. Pop in the CD and give it a listen. So here is, we're going to play Nightlife, which Willie sold for $50. One of his first songs. Here we go with Nightlife.
When the evening sun goes down, you will find me hanging round. The nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Lots of people just like me, thinking about their used to be. Well, that nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Listen to the blues that they're playing. Listen to what the blues are saying. Life is just another scene in this world of broken dreams. Oh, that nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. they're playing. Oh, listen to what the blues are saying. Life is just another scene in this world of broken dreams. Oh, that nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life.
All right, that was Nightlife from our recording House of Wills. Nightlife was inspired by one of Willie Nelson's trips home to his home in Pasadena, Texas, singing at the Esquire Ballroom in Houston. It was released in 1960, recorded at Gold Star Studios. And due to financial issues, Nelson sold the song to guitar instructor Paul Buskirk for $150, not $50. The